Gentleman from Ohio is recognized.
Madam Secretary, thank you for being with us today and appreciate your service to the country.
Thank you.
I'm going to go through a statement. I'm going to try to keep my time brief. I'm a firm believer that those who don't know history are doomed to repeat it. And so I'm just going to go back as we have time to go through the Green Book and obviously look at all the dive into the budget. But on March of 2021, you said there was only a small risk that inflation would be a problem. And on May 2nd of 2021, you said you don't believe that inflation will be an issue. On May 27th, you stated that the recent inflation we were seeing at the time would be temporary. You also said that you believed interest rates would stay low. Then on October 29th of 2021, you said that monthly inflation rates would return to levels close to 2% towards the second half of the year. When referring to the Biden administration's infrastructure spending proposals, you actually said, I don't think these investments will drive up inflation at all. You even went as far as to say that these spending packages were actually anti-inflationary. Finally, on June 1st of 2022, you conceded that you were wrong about the path that inflation would take. And as we all know, we were also wrong regarding your projections of the interest rates. And as the Fed right now is signaling that more rate hikes will probably happen until inflation gets under control. Makes me wonder when we're going to get off the spending merry-go-round. But with that, I really would like to focus on just a couple things because energy is something that's very important. But perhaps the biggest failure I've seen in U.S. sanctions over the last 2 years has been the inability to stop Iranian oil exports to China. And I appreciate the administration's recent sanctionings of the companies involved in the Iranian illicit oil trade. However, I'm concerned that these efforts are insufficient. So, real quick question, then I'm going to yield back. Would you agree our sanctions have been ineffective in stopping Iranian oil from being exported to China?
My sense is that there is, I need to look into that more fully, but probably our sanctions have not been fully effective. We are constantly looking to enforce them better and to step them up in order to meet this objective. So,
thank you. Thank you, Madam Secretary. Mr. Chairman, I yield back.